Hi everyone, I am Elana Johnson and I write feel-good fiction books, and I'm going to give you a holiday gift-giving guide today for the readers in your life that you are going to love. Let's get to it. I have several special editions that you are going to really enjoy. The first one is this Escape to Getaway Bay. It has a beautiful pink foil on the front, the back, and the spine, and this is a hardcover. So if you've got people who love having showpieces on their bookshelves, this is going to be the book for you. It has beautiful rainbow holographic foil on the front, Escape to Getaway Bay, beautiful tropical flowers, palm leaves, front, back. It's a beautiful light blue because this is a beach read. So you've got beach read covers, beach read edges, palm leaves, tropical flowers, full color end pages inside Escape to Getaway Bay. And this book is 3 books in one, not just one. You get 1, 2, 3 books. So flip full pages with me. I am the author of these books. I will sign them. They come with custom, exclusive curated swag. You get the Island House. This book had 250,000 listens on Spotify last year as an audiobook. People love it. It's a great escape no matter what reader you have in your life. The Island Scandal is book 2 in this series, but don't worry, these are all standalones. They have cinnamon roll heroes, usually a hero who's in an alpha job like a prince or a helicopter pilot or a billionaire, all of which you get in Escape to Getaway Bay. And they're cinnamon roll heroes. They're ooey gooey on the inside and super fun to read about. All of the ladies work at a wedding planning company, and so they're kind of connected that way, but every romance is a standalone. So you don't need to worry about having read any other books of mine. The dust jacket has some pink foiling on it. Goes right around this book. I am wrapping these books as Christmas presents when you buy them on my website at authorelanajohnson.com. And everything that we're doing in our gift giving guide today is 15% off. So let's do some wrapping right now. So I have some cute truck paper here. I write a lot of cowboys as Liz Isaacson. I'm going to show you some of those in just a minute. I have several romance Christmas cowboy special editions that would make a great addition to any shelf out there. And the reason for that is because I write clean and wholesome, closed door, no sex, no swearing romance. I always tell people it's as if Yellowstone and Hallmark Christmas movies got together and made some books. Now, my beach reads are not Christmas, but they make a great Christmas gift. Let's do some wrapping. Okay, I've got my paper here. This is a 16 this way by 19 this way because these books are beefy. This is a 6x9 hardcover. It's almost 600 pages. It has 3 complete books inside. So we're just going to go ahead and center this right in the middle. I like to fold this crease down here on this side first. And then I like to go ahead and pull right over the top. You've got to have a firm hold right here. Just make this come right to a point. Fold it over. Crease down the top spine, front of the book. Fold over. This piece is going to try to move on you right here. See it inching up? You're going to pull that right back down. Don't worry if you have to recrease. I always have to recrease. Not the very first crease you make is not the best one. So I try to pull from here, or you can also push from the bottom corner of your book right down here. But I'm going to go ahead and pull that tight. You do the same thing on this side. You just push it against there and make a nice crease across, down the front. Crease, crease, and now we're ready to tape. I like to use the gift wrap tape because it's almost invisible. It goes right on the paper and you can't see it after that. I tape down the whole front seam of the book right here. And you can see now that I have 4 awesome pockets to put things in. So this becomes a wrapping and a package all at the same time. Then you're just going to wrap up the bottom here. You're going to crease in the sides like this, fold in this front piece, fold in this piece over the top, And then we're just going to go ahead and tape that down on both sides. I like to use a lot of tape. I like to go across the whole thing and see if I catch the light just right. Then you can see the tape. But this gift wrap tape is pretty nice. It's the purple one from Scotch. The green one is called Invisible or something like that. I mean, it's not as good. I definitely think that the purple one is better. I definitely have some green right here. It's called Magic. You can see it. So I like the gift wrap the best. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tie this book up, because all good Christmas gifts should come tied with string. I've got several different strings here. I've got a nice silver for Christmas and gold. I've got this multicolored red, green, and white string. That's pretty fun for Christmas. And I have a white and silvery string. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm very much a mood wrapper. Maybe you're a mood Christmas wrapper as well. If you are, go ahead and leave me a comment. Or do you try to go for a theme? This year I bought a lot of blue Christmas papers already. I think I'll do this white silvery thread. It's kind of fun. It's got white and silver, and we just cut a little string here, and we're going to go ahead and tie it right around the book. This is going to give us some extra stuff to be able to add to our package. We can stick a Christmas card in the back now. You can add a gift card. You can add a bag of microwave popcorn. Pretty much anything that's semi-flat, you can now tuck into this book. And this string gives you a little bit of extra hold for certain parts of it if you have some maybe bulkier items or things like that. So I just go ahead and I tie it all around, and I've got 4 ways now on the front and on the back. So I can put a Christmas card, a gift card, I can put maybe a flat snack, I can put anything flat in here. I can put lip gloss, I can put fingernail clippers, I can put nail files. I can kind of do anything I want back here. And of course, you can still tape things to the back. What we're going to do next is we're going to stuff these 4 pockets with amazing curated matching swag for Getaway Bay. Okay, I am a swagaholic, and I cannot handle not having the most amazing, cutest swag to go with the book. So remember, we're wrapping Getaway Bay. This is for any reader who needs a beach escape, who lives on the beach, who lives in a cold area, who needs to get out this winter, but can't leave their house. This is a great book for that. It's 3 books inside. The first book has Charlotte moving across the country to a beach house that she's purchased, but she finds a helicopter pilot already living there. Dawson's friend owns the house, and he didn't tell him that he sold it. Whoops. Accidental roommates, forced proximity, sweet romance. This is the book. It's contained inside Escape to Getaway Bay. It's book 1 in the series. It's called The Island House. You are going to get a matching bookmark that goes along with this. You get a matching tropical sticker. These are great for water bottles, laptops, notebooks. And then you get a couple of other amazing stickers that are tropical and speak to this Hawaii vibe. All of these books take place in Hawaii, so everything is sort of curated to give you this idea of we're getting away, we're enjoying a beach read, it's sweet, we're going to have a good time without having to take an airplane anywhere. I write feel-good fiction. You can find all of my books at feelgoodfictionbooks.com, or you can purchase these special editions at authorelanajohnson.com. And then you can meet me at the beach. Or you might be in your Elana Johnson rom-com era or your Christmas rom-com era. These are not technically rom-coms in Escape to Getaway Bay, though I do have some other rom-coms that would make great gifts. You always get a character sticker when you purchase from me, and you get annotation tabs, and you get a book highlighter. Let's put it all together. Okay, we're going to put our book annotation tabs right down there in the bottom. You actually get 2 bookmarks with this, your matching bookmark and another one. I have another set, which is 3 books, called Beach Club, and it is exclusive to my shop as well. It isn't even in print on any of the other retailers. Your character sticker goes in this 4th pocket, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we usually take some of our bigger 3-inch stickers and start to slide them into these center areas. So if you're looking to make book packages yourself this winter or this holiday season, this is how I do it, and it really makes for a full, fun book. Of course, your book might be shipped to you if you order from me, which I hope you will, and it's probably going to settle along the way. You can see some of the pieces move around, and you'll want to be able to get it back to where it belongs. So kind of watching and seeing how this goes is the best way to do that. I basically want to cover up all the paper up here with amazing stickers and swag. While I can still see some of it, so it looks tropical, I can tell what it is. I'm going to tuck in some of my smaller stickers up here behind my characters. This Enemies to Lovers is fun. Book 3 in the Getaway Bay is an Enemies to Lovers. Zara is a high diver who works for Your Title Forever, the Getaway Bay wedding company that I talked about. And she needs a little bit of extra money, and she has landed a lucrative job house sitting. And then she has somewhere awesome and amazing to go. And so she goes up there, and when she walks in, she finds someone already there with a big dog. And he says it's his house, and she says, but I was hired to house sit it. And it's his mother who's hired her, and he is a prince in hiding. And they do not get along. That's book 3 in Escape to Getaway Bay, and it's called The Island Hideaway. So you'll love that one. Sometimes if I have a little bit of extra room, I add some extra stickers that are just for fun that speak to the beach. So I've got a surfing dog and a cute little seahorse for this one. This book is now ready to go. It will be mailed and shipped to you within 3 days. You can have it ready to give right in someone's stocking, goes right in the boughs of the tree or right underneath the tree, ready to go with everything that you need for an amazing gift for any reader on your list this year. Let's shift gears to cowboys, because who isn't in their cowboy romance era right now? I know you're watching Farmer Wants a Wife or Yellowstone or any of the other amazing cowboy family sagas that are out there. And that is what I write as Liz Isaacson. So you can see the name on the books has changed, but the person is the same. I'm writing cowboy romance. A lot of them are Christmas. As Liz Isaacson, these books are also clean, closed door, nothing but kissing. There is no explicit language and no excessive violence or gore. That's why I said a little bit earlier that it's like Yellowstone meets Hallmark Christmas movies. So in Yellowstone, you get the handsome men, the big families, prominent families in a small town, sweeping landscapes, and lots of money. These are both series starters, great places to start for people who have never read any of my books, and they are cowboy billionaires. So, something very fantastical about that. When you couple the Yellowstone ideals of the big family drama, they maybe don't get along, everyone in town knows them, with Hallmark Christmas movies, you get the quaint Christmas small town things, festivities, dinners, tree lighting and decorating, all of those amazing things. You get sweet romance, so nothing explicit. You take out all of the murder, violence, and gore. Most of what you're going to see here is going to be natural disasters. They're usually up against Mother Nature or themselves. Sometimes animals get loose. It's that kind of thing that brings drama and tension. And then, of course, the tension between the couple and the tension inside the family, the small town saga, all of those things you love about Virgin River, Wind Calls the Heart, Sweet Magnolias are going to be in these books as well. Let's look at each one individually so that you know what you're getting for the most amazing special edition book gifts you can give this year. Let's start with Christmas Cowboy Beginnings. This is 2 Christmas cowboy romances. That's why it's called Beginnings. Each one starts a series. In this book, you're going to get Graham. Graham starts the Christmas in Coral Canyon series when he loses his dad before the book begins, comes back to town, and takes over the family energy company. He buys a luxury lodge because he's a billionaire, And he discovers that he now lives right next door to his high school best friend, Lainey. She's a single mom and she's working a struggling ranch. Well, it's Wyoming and it's winter, and that means storms and wind and snow. And when one comes and Lainey's power goes out, Graham goes down the hill and gets her and brings her up to the lodge where they spend Christmas together. Now, he's kind of a beast, and he calls her down for dinner, and she's like, you can't just order me around all the time. And you're going to get an amazing bookmark with Christmas Cowboy Beginnings that has a quote from the book. It's a foiled bookmark, and it says, but the beast got his kiss with beauty, didn't he? And he asks Lainey, why didn't we ever go out? And she said, we weren't that kind of friends. And he says, can we be that kind of friends now? So Graham is an amazing friends to lovers, boy next door, return to hometown, single mom, small town, Christmas, forced proximity, romance. You're not going to want to miss it. That's not the only thing you get in the Christmas Cowboy Beginnings. You get Colton too. Colton is the first book in the Christmas at Whiskey Mountain Lodge series. And Graham owns the lodge. These are both standalone books. Graham is a Whitaker, and his series has 8 books in it with 3 of his brothers, 4 others that come to the lodge. Colton is a Hammond, and he's on the run after being left at the altar about 6 weeks ago. And he gets caught in a snowstorm on Christmas Eve and ends up at Whiskey Mountain Lodge with Graham and everyone there that you've seen in the previous series. But don't worry, they're like Easter eggs for people who've read all the books, which once you read one, you're going to want to read them all too. But Colton shows up there. He's a cowboy billionaire. And he gets put in a room, the only room they have left in the basement, across from the maid, Annie. This is a later in life romance. She already has 2 grown daughters, but she cannot resist the cowboy billionaire's charms, and they fall in love over Christmas. This book is special, doesn't have foil, does have a foiled bookmark that I'll show you in just a second. But the reason it's awesome is because it has 2 different edges. This is a printed edge book. So when you're looking at the edges from the front, they look kind of muddled. You'll notice this one looks amazing. This is a painted edge book. So there's painted and there's printed. The printed edge books become more vibrant when you turn the book or splay the edges. So this book becomes a real showpiece, not just something that sits on your shelf, but something that you read and take off your shelf and show to others. So when you first open the book, right here at the beginning, it comes with full color interior. This is Graham. When you're reading and your book is splayed open like this, you can see the Christmas boughs, the Christmas lights, the Christmas ornaments. And that's because Graham and Lainey start a tree lighting ceremony at Whiskey Mountain Lodge. As you continue to read, and you're reading, and you're reading, you'll notice that your page edges are starting to change on this side. As you're getting closer and closer to Colton, you can see you still have these lovely ornament and tree edges, but they're getting a little bit smaller. And on this side, you're getting your winter scene. Colton and Annie are snowed in the cold Wyoming winter together, and their power goes out, and they have to feed the people at the lodge. They can't leave the lodge without their winter gear. It's Christmas time, so you get your cute candy cane, hot cocoa. You have to make coffee and meals. This book is amazing. Comes with 2 books in one, and it's on holiday sale right now, 15% off on my web shop at authorelanajohnson.com. Don't miss it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap these up. I have 6, 7, 8, or 9, looks like 3, 6, 9, 10 that I need to wrap for orders that have already come in. Go check out this book and get your order in too. And then come back and let's talk about the Christmas Lodge. All right, the Christmas Lodge is awesome. You are going to love it. It has red glittery foil on it. Look how that shines in the front cover, on the spine, and on the back. You're going to escape to Coral Canyon for Christmas. This book has beautiful blue edges that sort of signify Christmas Eve day or Christmas Day, with wreaths on the top and bottom. your beautiful Christmas accents right down the front. Got holly berries, poinsettias, snowflakes, ornaments. This book is an amazing showstopper for anyone. And it has 4 books inside. 4. We're not talking 1. We're not talking 2. This thing is a monster. It's 6 by 9. It is 600 pages. And it contains all 4 Whitaker brothers. Graham, which we just talked about, is also in the Christmas Cowboy Beginnings book. He is the first Whitaker brother and the oldest, and comes back to town and establishes the Christmas Lodge. Eli is a single dad, and he returns to town with his nanny of his 4-year-old son. He's still mourning his wife, but Meg has feelings for him. And now they're in even closer proximity inside the lodge, and there she cannot hide how she feels. So their romance is fun, it's emotional, it's angsty. He has to deal with his brothers and his son, and it's a lot of fun. The third book is Andrew. Andrew is the PR director at the family energy company. And some protesters come, and he goes out to kind of chase them away from his mother. And he gets hit with a protest sign. And the woman that hits him is Becca, and she's eloquent and well-spoken and sophisticated and has experience in marketing. And he hires her to be the PR director for the tour that they're doing as they go around the small towns in Wyoming and try to talk to people about what the energy company is doing and how it's good for them. It's kind of got some 2 weeks notice vibes, and Becca takes the job because she thinks that she can change the company from within. The last book is Bo. He's the 4th and final Whitaker brother. He is a small town lawyer, cowboy, tired of doing law. He retreats up to the lodge his brother bought, and he's decided he's only going to take on private clients. And he gets hired by a celebrity country music singer who has a boyfriend who won't leave her alone, an ex-boyfriend who won't leave her alone. And so Bo brings her up to the lodge, protects her, forced proximity, Christmas vibes, small town, emotional, angsty. That's all Bo. It's a celebrity protector romance. Takes place at Christmas. You get all 4 of these Christmas cowboy billionaire romances in the one single Christmas Lodge. It has curated matching swag that goes with it. And I'm going to go ahead and get these 7 wrapped up, and I'll show you that as I go.
Step to step by walking